article, well, it's right out of the Modern Fundamentals of Golf, which I thought would appeal to all of you. But many times I've given this and read it to a lot of the tour players I work with. And I thought it'd be worth taking a moment to read. It says, most golfers acquire confidence over a period of time. Hogan had great confidence and a great swing. He played with a coolness and a confidence that he was even a marvel to the Scots who coined the phrase the wee Iceman. Of the two, the swing and the confidence, he attained the swing first. Even after he had a swing that would win tournaments, he still had periods of uncertainty. He describes how it happened. I never felt genuinely confident about my game until 1946. Up to that year, well, I knew once I was on the course and playing well, that I had the stuff that day to make a good showing. Before a round, this everybody can identify with. Before a round, I had no idea whether I'd shoot 69 or 79. I felt my game might go sour on any given morning. I had no assurance if I was a little off my best form, I could still produce a respectable round. My friends on the tour used to tell me that I was silly to worry that I had a groove swing. And first time I saw that, I said, how many people in the world can identify with that? But my self-doubting never stopped. Regardless of how well I was going, I was still concerned about the next day and the next. In 1946, my attitude suddenly changed. I honestly began to feel that I could count on playing fairly well each time I went out, that there was no practical reason for me to feel that I might suddenly lose it all. I guess that what lay behind my new confidence was this. I had stopped trying to do a great many difficult things perfectly, because it had become clear in my mind that this ambitious over-thoroughness, my perfectionism, was neither possible nor advisable or even necessary. All you needed to groove were the fundamental movements, and there weren't so many of them. I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg, but at about the same time I began to feel that I had the stuff to play credible golf even when I was not at my best. And my shot making started to take on a new and more stable consistency. Now, you'd be amazed how many tour players, when I read that to them, have said to me, that can't be in that book. I've read that book over 300 times. I've never seen that. And I look at them and I say, well, because when you were reading that book, you were looking for a way to perfect the golf swing. You weren't looking to hear Ben Hogan say, you got to get out of your way and let it go and make it simple. And it's been very useful for a lot of guys, which is why I share it with you, because this is a game where you have to learn some skill, and you sure have to have a nice motion and a nice movement, but you also have to go out on the golf course and play golf. And like a lot of people, when they hear me talk about letting go, some people think it means I want you to be flippy or just all kinds of crazy things. I tell them, no, what it means is I want you to let go of conscious control over the motion. I mean, that's what you need to do when it's time to play the game. And so, I mean, I've started with a lot of players with that because I think it really hits the nail on the head for a lot of people who've been so bogged down in the golf swing that they haven't ever let themselves go play the game.